god. Oh my god.
That injury lasted and I lost a lot of blood. The one started with location scouting. After a lot of planning with the team, we brainstormed and then we put this idea on paper. And then it was time to shoot, but then we didn't have location. The idea was for Samuel to run on a very, very busy road, but that would be a lot of setup, a lot of work for us. So we decided that we're gonna go find a location where we can do all the chase scene and still be able to make a lot of sense from it. So our first location was KTL, Kaduna Textile. Kaduna Textile has been abandoned for over 25 years, and then we found documents that dated back to 2005 or 2004, and yeah, we found some other stuff that we'll use probably for our own personal use later. Pre-production continues, and then we have Reuben putting this makeshift drum, putting it back in order. This drum was made about 7 years ago, and Reuben had to put it back in order because it had lost its shape. The zipper had gone bad, so I just asked him to just sew it all up because there was no time to go get a new zipper, and there was no money in fact, so we had to just sew it up. Now we're at the most difficult part of the whole pre-production, which was the flag. How are we going to make the flag go up? How are we going to hoist this flag? So my small experience was from the days of Boy Scouts, and I had forgotten everything that had to do with, hoisting a flag. And then this boy comes up, Salman. Salman is our props master, and he had this idea of using binding wire to secure the ropes, and then the flag will go up. I didn't know how that was going to work, but I was there to support.
Like this is supposed to be.
Salman Ahmed was on set to make sure that this flag goes well. Reuben Peters was there too. Nations was sitting somewhere, probably just playing game on his phone. Shalom Astro was there too. Bashir Damagum really helped a lot in making sure that this worked. We're brainstorming, we did not know what to do. We watched a couple of YouTube videos, and those videos did not make any sense because we're in a rush and no one was ready to pay attention. So we decided to just figure it out ourselves, and then we kept testing from tying the ropes to losing the ropes to tying the ropes again. We tried almost 6 different tricks to hoist this flag, and none of them worked. At this point we were all tired and we thought we should just call it a day, but we kept on trying.
Because this one, the flag is already stained.
At the end of the day, we finally did it. Like, the flag was up, and then it was time to call it a day. On this day, we gathered ourselves and we're ready to go. We're in my small car, and then we got to the stadium at about 10 a.m. in the morning. Day 1, the main production day, we're ready to go shoot. So the Kaduna Textile ended up not being suitable for what we wanted to shoot because personally I had used it before, and if you know me, one thing about me is that I do not like to repeat locations. I do not like to repeat sets. So I told these guys, please, let's just use the other location that we have in mind, and I think it pretty worked out well. Then this production involved a very, very small crew. The crew were the cast, at the same time everything. So 4 people shot this film and acted in it. So the 4 of us were the sound guy, the cinematographer, the gaffer, and these same guys were also the henchmen who chased Samuel. They were also the same guys who were in the black room, in the dark room, who handed over the box to Samuel.
Action.
Jesus. Listen. The guy go give box, so he go give. Nah, lie. You know they watch film. It's a bit for the other shot. You first collect time with that left hand. But that's not what he did.
Samuel, trust me, Samuel gave you this all. He was on point, 100%.
How does it feel being the main cast of this?
Well, it's actually great because he's a great director. Everybody know him, Ridwan. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
So what do you think about this upcoming chase and how?
The way I'm seeing it's gonna be good. Well,
Can you run?
that's what I'm scared of. I don't really want to fall.
A few moments later.
At this point, Samuel was afraid. His biggest fear was to fall. And in the first shot, in the first take, Samuel was on the floor already.
Action.
So there was a lot of climbing, a lot of jumping, a lot of running, and even more running. And you know, this made us very tired. We're famished. At this point, Samuel did not want to jump into this water.
Jump, go.
Bashir had
Go!
to still get into the water. I think it took God for us to push this boy inside this water.
Brothers, go. Pause, guys. Samuel, look at them. Turn back. Throw it. 1, 2, ready, go. Don't look them. Jump. Ow!
Okay, so did you hear that? So it was at this point that it happened. So ouch, that ouch was at the point where I stepped on an unknown object. I think it's a bottle because the cut is really, really deep. I stepped on the bottle and in few seconds, the whole part where my foot was became red. The water became red. I think I lost about 2 or 3 pints of blood. I did not take the first aid to set. So we needed to find a hospital or the nearest chemist to treat my leg. But me being me that I am, we did not go to any chemist, we did not go to any hospital. I thought I could just, just find a way to make this one work.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing, but injured a lot. It was hard.
At about 4:30 to 5 p.m. we were done shooting, of course, because I had injured, I was losing lots of blood.
You do starting prayer. Sinners. When I don't do closing, I won't do starting.
Production day 2 at the new location. So this location is called Babasara.
You're coming out from the middle
Of the hot.
Yeah, so you're coming like this and you're coming.
How could it Allah?
And the beauty of this location is that you can always just turn your camera to a different side and it looks different at every point. Lots of Kaduna artists and filmmakers have also used this location, but for me in particular, I know I have used this location more than 8 times. So I'm going to be putting out a video very soon to show all the projects I have made in this particular location. It was time for post. The most difficult part of post for us for this project was sound design. Getting the right and appropriate sound to use for this project was very difficult. And because we're not subscribed to any of these platforms where we can get music, we could not use, I stumbled upon this video on YouTube where Jory was testing a new equipment that he had, and I thought that would work perfectly for the opening scene of this film. And then I asked Jory if I could use it, and he said, why not use it? And then we put this sound in the edit and it matched perfectly. Like, we did not know the length of this sound. We never checked before. We did not edit this. We did not make our cut based on this sound. We just did the cut. And when we brought the music into this project, it ended exactly where we wanted it to end. So it was really, really magical for us and we felt really great. So we actually got this sound around us. Someone sent me a video of them when they were in Ethiopia, and there's this flute in the video, and I thought it would be great. We extracted that sound out. It was the coronation of Sagbagi in Kaduna State, and people went there to celebrate or to commemorate, I don't know if they're right word anyway, with the king, and people made a lot of videos, and I saw those videos too, and then I extracted the sound from it and I handed it over to Shalom, who was the editor and the sound designer. To put the whole icing on the cake, David Ochaju was just coming back from Abuja, and then he came into the studio and he saw us working on this project, and I saw him with the guitar, and I said, "How far, David, can you do something for our film, because we don't have sound and we need sound?" And he said, "Why not?" And he gave us something we never expected. So he was just watching the film, at the same time he was playing the guitar, and it was just one try, it was just one take, and it was perfect. And now you can hear the guitar strings toward the end of the film and into the end credits. That was really, really, really magical. And yeah, so because we needed to release this project on 20th of October, and then the end credits was missing somehow. Miracle, who was the one in charge of end credits, was not around. He was at school, and we kept calling him for him to direct us to where we'll find this end credits, and it was nowhere to be found. Some shots are missing from this film. Expect another video, expect another content that is coming out very soon, where we'll be showing you some shots that never made it. This is the making of Republic by Ragari Film School and Ragari Media. Our YouTube is new. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.
Hey, yo! Hey! Fuck!